Yo, fam, listen. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. Check this out, man. A lot's been going on with Kanye West, right? We got a long list of companies, conglomerates that have disassociated themselves from Kanye. Kanye has been going through it. Recently, you had Dave Chappelle that went on SNL and did the whole skit where he basically joked about the whole Kanye situation. And he said that Kanye got in so much trouble that it ended up getting even Kyrie Irving in trouble. Now, y'all know what that's all about. We don't need to get into that right here. Right now, we're about to talk about a comment that Kanye made. And the reason why we're about to talk about this is because back in the day, when this went down, a lot of people actually said that Kanye sacrificed his mama in a deal with Hollywood for fame. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that's what was being said out in the crowds, right? Well, kind of like when Jennifer Hudson's family went through the whole thing where she lost multiple family members and then she shot to superstardom right after that. And people were like, yeah, that was her blood sacrifice to get into the elite side of Hollywood where, we let you in here, but we all have secrets on each other in here. So ain't no coming out, that kind of type of stuff. Conspiracy theory, yeah, one way or another. Most of us who are on the outside looking in, we don't know what happens on the inside, so we just say all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Now, anyhow, check this out, man. Kanye West, before I even forget, Dame Dash, who had Rockefeller with Jay-Z. Dame Dash is a good friend of Kanye's. Dame Dash has a storied history with Kanye. He brought Kanye West to the scene. Understand, discovered Kanye. Without no Dame Dash, there probably wouldn't be a Kanye West because of the route that Kanye's career took. So Dame Dash came out recently, and in a time when people are saying you either stand with them or stand against them, Dame was kind of on the fence. Dame was reminding people that Kanye West is certified bipolar, and when he is off his medication, things like this happen. People who are bipolar and off their medications, they say all kinds of shit. So, keeping that in consideration, right? I'm watching all these companies drop him and I'm watching everything go crazy. On one side, people are saying, yo, he's a genius because he really wanted to get away from all these companies, even if it costs him hundreds of millions of dollars. That's money he can get back. But his freedom is priceless. So sabotage the relationship or just say what you gotta say. These big conglomerates, they don't want to be associated with certain things. So once you do or say certain things, of course, there are little fine prints in your contract that says if you do this or do that, we're gonna have to drop you, terminate the contract, all that other stuff. Kanye seems like he went about doing just about that for quite some time, and everybody and anybody dropped him. His statue was removed from the Madame Tussauds statue gallery where they have all the star statues in it. Anyhow, his latest comment, Kanye West says that Hollywood sacrificed his mama to control and to traumatize him. They want to monetize and control, is what he said. Now, mind you, I'm going to say it again. Dame Dash recently reminded everybody that this is not made up. Kanye is certified bipolar and he does have medication he's supposed to be on. And when he's not monitored and he's not on his medication, he goes off the deep end saying all kinds of shit and rambles a lot. Whether you want to find truth in the whole whatever Kanye is saying or you want to find truth in what Dame is saying, that's what it is, right? Okay. I'm looking at it like this. Are all these people being so insensitive to mental health, to somebody who is having a mental health crisis? Because if this is the case, and Kanye is losing his mind because he is off his medication, most people, when they go off their medication and it gets really bad, they can't tell themselves, take your medication. If anything, they want to stay off of it. They're enjoying the grandiose thoughts and the crazy moments. it takes a lot for them to check themselves. Someone has to check them. But who's going to check Kanye? Even after taking away his billionaire status, the guy still has hundreds of millions of dollars, like $400 million left, with nobody backing him beside him. None of all that. He still stands tall on hundreds of millions of dollars. So of course he's going to have a whole lot of yes men people around him. Nobody is going to tie him up and drag him to a facility and lock him in there and have him medicated, sedated, and counseled and fixed somewhat and brought back to the public. So right now, we could either be watching a train wreck or we're watching a brilliant genius at work. I don't know which one it is. Let's get back to this talk though. Kanye West says that he believes that his mother was sacrificed. In a now viral clip, Kanye reveals that he believes that Hollywood sacrificed his mother, Donda West, to control and to traumatize him. He also adds that he feels like other black celebrities have fallen prey to this scheme also, because almost all of them have lost family members under suspicious circumstances. I mentioned Jennifer when we first started, right? Not talking about Jennifer Lopez. I'm talking about Jennifer Hudson, the singer that could sing like no other. Listen, I don't know. I'm excited to read the comment section because I just want to see what everybody else is going to be saying. Again, we are on the outside looking in, right? My grandmama always said, and on my other channel, which is SoFlo TV, we talk a lot about what my grandmama said. Well, my grandmama always said, even a crazy man tells the truth in some of what he's saying. Anyhow, my mama ain't here. Kanye says, my mama was sacrificed. Michael Jordan, what about you? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son. Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. It feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. Now y'all gotta remember, when Kanye's mama passed, Kanye was not even in the country, right? And there were those conspiracy theorists who were saying this is how they do it in Hollywood. They take the star, they fly the star up out of here, and then they kill one of the family members. However they do it. Give him an injection, make him go to sleep, an injection that would induce a heart attack or whatever you might call it. And then they'll say, oh, family member died of natural causes, whatever. His mom was having some cosmetic surgery done, right? And a lot of people were like, why did she need cosmetic surgery for? She was such a brilliant and confident woman. She didn't need no damn cosmetic surgery. But it was some minor cosmetic surgery, which should not have cost her her life. You understand? And it did, which is crazy. And people are still looking at it suspiciously up to this day. So the first time we're hearing Kanye says, my mama ain't here. They sacrificed my mama. Hollywood sacrificed my mama. My mama was sacrificed. He called out Michael Jordan. What about him? Now, I saw Vlad TV and others. I think Vlad TV said, I actually did an interview with the guy who killed Michael Jordan's dad. So that's to tell you, and he admitted it. So that's to tell you that Hollywood didn't sacrifice Michael Jordan's dad like Kanye is saying. He was actually murdered by some young careless bums who, saw an opportunity and didn't really know who it was or whatever the case may be. So he completely discredited what Kanye said by saying he actually interviewed the person who killed, because Kanye is over here talking. He said, Michael Jordan, what about you? He asked a question. He didn't say they sacrificed him. He just said it's suspicious. However, Vlad went on to say, can't be Michael Jordan's dad. He said Bill Cosby, his son. Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people are coming up missing. It feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control and traumatize. He continues, they want to monetize and traumatize. Y'all know how this goes now. everything is about being monetizable in the world that we're in, right? That's how the money comes in. If the material is not monetizable, people ain't really interested in it. Monetizable means it's able to generate some money. Okay. He says they want to monetize and traumatize. Traumatize in order to control so they can monetize. And God loved me. They hit me. Gap, Adidas. They took all that away. Still, Forbes, who hates me, right? They had to write net worth $400 million. Jesus is king. God loves me, is what Kanye said. So basically he's saying, hey man, they took away all the endorsements and they took away all the attachments and all the business deals from the conglomerates, all the big contracts that actually had me sitting at a billionaire status with a B. And even after taking all that away, Forbes, who hates me, meaning Forbes would never try to jack my numbers up to make me look good in front of people. If anything, they would probably underplay my numbers. They still had to write 400 million when they reported my income. In addition, Kanye reiterated that he cannot be controlled while mentioning other celebrities who have critiqued his antics. Kanye said, they can't control me. They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. Man, he's going in. But they can't control me. You see it? It ain't no game. I won't name. He says it ain't no names I won't name because I'm not afraid. It's up. I'm not afraid. I'll call any name. Who I know that they could control, I'm calling them out. But I'm telling you, they can't control me. Kanye's revelation comes in the wake of him receiving backlash for making what they are now saying anti-Semitic remarks last month. Since then, Kanye has lost deals with Adidas, Balenciaga, Gap, Vogue, JP Morgan, and many others. People we didn't even know that he was working with or had business deals with. Now you know how he got to the billionaire status. The boy was busy. He was busy. He had his hands in many pots. And I mean, you only got two hands. At some point, you get burnt out. Because if you can't do it yourself, then you're going to have a team, and a big team. The amount of deals Kanye had would require a huge team of people he can trust to handle all that. And then to handle the finances and the transactions and the approvals of this and that, shoe designs, clothing designs, all these other things. Plus concentrating on his music and touring, doing shows. And that's just too much for one person. So yeah, he probably got burnt out, overstressed, needed a break, and broke. I don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section below. My question of the day is, do you think that there's some truth to what he said about his mama being sacrificed by Hollywood? I don't know, man. I'm staying on the fence with this one. But I'm looking side-eyed. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Catch you on the next video. Peace.